It is a women's strawweight matchup between Karolina Kowalkiewicz and Rose Namajunas. All right, so here she is, the former UFC strawweight champion, Rose Namajunas. I mean, can you give us a Thug Rose, please?
Thug Rose! Thug Rose! John, this was one of the most intense and fun moments that I've ever had as a commentator because the shock and awe was just so crazy. Madison Square Garden, Joanna Jędrzejczyk, a knockout in the first round. It was so fun, and all I could get out was Thug Rose. But I think you liked it, John.
I absolutely loved it, and Rose certainly liked that result, but I think a lot of people point to that second Joanna Jędrzejczyk fight as the real coming out party for Namajunas, the fact that she was able to largely outstrike Joanna over 25 hard rounds.
It was truly impressive.
Well, she's one of the more well-rounded fighters, DC, that we have in this division. A true mixed martial artist. Her first martial art was MMA. That certainly helps.
Yes, she's a new breed of fighter. A fighter that, as a young girl, she was brought into a gym. And in that gym, she told the coaches, I don't want to wrestle. I don't want to do jiu-jitsu. I don't want to kickbox and box. I want to do it all.
Right.
Is there an MMA class for my daughter to take part in? She did that from day one, and you see all that development over the course of a lifetime has led her to the octagon, where she is already making her impact.
Yeah, she said, I didn't want to get to the UFC until I was 100% comfortable in every situation. So far, so good for her. She's got a big one in front of her here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this strawweight fight. Namajunas is 28. Kowalkiewicz is 34. Namajunas is 2 inches taller. The reach is identical. Now for the official introductions. The veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 12 wins, 4 losses. She stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Fighting out of Denver, Colorado, USA, Thug Rose Namajunas! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 12 wins, 7 losses. She stands 5 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Karolina Kowalkiewicz! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Lavigne.
The veteran Yves Lavigne draws the assignment here.
You ready?
Well, it's always great to be back in this MMA hotbed as we get underway here at the Jeunesse Arena in Rio de Janeiro.
Nice punch lands.
Well, that strike is blocked. The counter with the inside leg kick is not. Nice job by Karolina Kowalkiewicz.
Oh! And landing some nasty strikes.
All right, so she attempts the takedown here. Decent entry, but unable to get the fight to the ground.
She's having a difficult time securing the hip. Why not go upper body, try to engage in the clinch, try to mix it up if you're going to get these takedowns. Beautiful kick. Right hand punch from the clinch. She gets to her spot, the tie clinch, and then she starts to let
double leg takedown is good. Kowalkiewicz gets up and is back on her feet. Very nice. All right, so will the elbows and knees soon follow? The first step is the tie clinch. She has it here.
She secured the tie clinch. Now she's going to start to elbow and knee to try to put damage on her opponent.
And they both stand up. Nice knee to the body there by Kowalkiewicz.
Oh, nice right hand by Rose.
So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Rose Namajunas.
Look at the angle of that nice body kick.
Oh, a nice land there by Rose Namajunas. There's a definite fluidity to her striking here tonight. She has now had more than a half-decade under Trevor Whitman there. Hey, there it is, her first takedown of the fight. She told us in our fighter meeting Thursday, at some point I will take her down. She didn't expect it to take this long.
She really had to work to get this first takedown, and she never gave up on herself. Continued to press, continued to shoot, continued to level change. Now she finally has secured her first takedown. Nice punch lands over the top.
Thug Rose gets absolutely punished by that head kick. Nice knee to the body by Karolina Kowalkiewicz.
Oh, wow, those leg kicks are already taking effect.
Well, I hope the judges recognize that she's blocking the majority of these shots. She's doing a beautiful job, I think, defensively.
She's doing a great job defensively.
All right, so another swing and a miss, and I'd imagine if your gas tank is this low, you gotta find times to try to preserve that energy and get yourself back to a place where you can actually dole out some damage.
Yeah, you gotta get out to space, find places to rest, recover. Get against the octagon, go to the clinch, find ways to just recover so that when you have that next explosion, it actually has some meaning to it. Nice body.
Round 2 is next. All right, let's get you some highlights from that previous round, DC. I don't care how strong your core is, you can't take too many more of those body kicks.
John, you can't train for that. I mean, you cannot train to take those types of body kicks. They start to really wear at your gas tank, and then you start to make mistakes. When you take that many body kicks, you start making mistakes, and before you know it, the fight's over.
All right, DC, second round is getting underway. Round 1, not the round of the year necessarily, but some good in there.
And it's not always gonna be. You have two very talented fighters. Sometimes it's very even. That's what we saw in round number 1.
Namajunas gets caught with that punch. Gotta shore up the defense.
I mean, that is a big shot to the head. I cannot believe she's still standing. Oh, beautiful level change.
Back to the feet. Well-placed kick there by Namajunas. Well, she continues to leave that head open, and she paid for it there. She's almost moving into the strike. She hasn't changed up her tempo, and she continues to keep her head on that center line. We'll see if she can make the proper adjustments here. 45 total strikes have now landed for Poland's Karolina Kowalkiewicz. And landing with 64% accuracy tonight against Rose Namajunas. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active.
Big kick lands.
Oh, she's really starting to put together some significant body shots here, attacking both sides now. Well, Namajunas' torso, specifically that right side, has absorbed a lot of damage tonight. And here comes the purple, the black, and blue. A definite bruise starting to form on that right side. Well, she lands this. Whoa! And just like that, the fight is over.
Oh my goodness, what a fight.
That was just a near-perfect strike to end the fight. It landed flush. I'm not even sure her opponent saw it coming. And this is exactly the way she drew it up. She said, I need to win this fight, but I need to do it by stoppage. I can't leave it in the judge's hands. If I'm gonna take my career to the next level, I've got to get the knockout win here tonight. Mission accomplished. And there she is after the huge knockout here tonight. What a moment for this fighter. You can't help but feel good for her here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine is going to stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 23 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Thug Rose Namajunas!
Well, you see the raw emotions and the happiness out of her in her corner. What a result here tonight as she gets it done by knockout.
I mean, she could not have